Drew with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our body split routine. Today, legs and back, and they go together pretty well. So a body split routine, this is kind of geared towards the home. So you can do this, and we're really trying to keep this workout maybe like 30 minutes or less, so we'll see how that goes. We're trying to keep these workouts, listen, a lot of people are working 8-10 hour days. If there's a commute, maybe you've got a commute, you've probably got family, a lot of people, kids, spouse. Man, there's not a lot of time. Listen, if you're a professional bodybuilder, you're probably not gonna do this workout, okay? But if you're trying to stay in shape, this is a great workout to do, all right? Guys, let me run through a couple things you'll wanna have for this workout. First of all, kettlebells and dumbbells work really well with this. We've got a goblet of front squat, so you can use dumbbells, you could use a kettlebell, like a goblet squat. If you're limited on your fitness equipment, so maybe you don't have a lot of equipment, guys, you could use gallon jugs for this also. So you can use 2 to 4 gallon jugs. You might be able to handle 2 in one hand, so that's 4. And that's pretty good weight. If you need more weight than 2 to 4 gallon jugs, guys, I actually have a backpack off to the side that I'll be using for my squats. We also have this row RDL that I'll show you. I'll be using a little heavier weight for that also, okay? Guys, another exercise in today's program, this is optional. There's a couple exercises you can do. Pull-ups, okay? So we have a pull-up on here. So if you have a pull-up bar or a rack that you can use pull-ups on, guys, that's great. And listen, if you're new to pull-ups, guys, in fact, I have an I-beam, and it's really hard to grab a pull-up. I'm gonna use just a little bit chair. So guys, if you can use a chair for assistance, you could actually put your foot on top of the chair. So you could walk up to, and this could help you just give the assistance you need to get your pull-ups in. Okay, so I encourage that. Now, I know pull-ups aren't for everyone. I will show an optional where you lay on your stomach and mimic like a pull-up, like pull-down. Okay, so a lying pull-down, you can use a towel for that, I'll show that. Also, tubing works great for that. And you'll see that when we get there, but you can anchor, make sure you anchor to something very stable. I've got a post here, I can anchor to that. So there's a pull-up / lying pull-down option. These work great, just make sure it's like a heavy couch or heavy table, something that's not going to come towards you as you're doing that motion, okay? And again, I will show the towel option when we get there. The tubing's the same way, okay? Guys, the other thing you're gonna need is we talked about the chair for pull-ups, so you would have a chair kind of nearby. And I guess that's it. You know, like I mentioned, the tubing or towel also for the pull downs if you're not going to do the pull-up option. Guys, let me throw the first circuit up on the screen. Simple, right? It's a front or goblet squat and then a pull-up or a lying pull-down. We're going through 3 rounds of those, so we'll go fairly quickly. Make sure that the legs get a little warm here, guys. So if you have, you know, if you can walk for a few minutes. I did a little walk here, guys. You're gonna do high knees. You're gonna do a few body weight squats. Just get the blood moving those legs a little bit. And I didn't set up a designated warm up for this, so I'm just gonna do a couple more squats. Just make sure that you're somewhat warm before you dive into this thing, okay? So we've got the legs. Hopefully they're warm a little bit here, guys. And we're gonna start with a front or goblet squat, and then we're gonna go to pull-ups or lying pull down. I've got a backpack. I'm gonna use that for my weight, okay? So if you don't have heavy dumbbells, you could go with this option. I've got some old dumbbells in here. You could use weight plates, gallon jugs, books, paper, anything with weight to it, all right? So I'm gonna grab this, guys, and we're gonna start out reps around 10 to 15 on these, okay? So if you've got heavier weights, you could obviously really challenge yourself. If you don't have any weight, guys, you can even use body weight, okay? You don't have to use weight, all right? So I'm gonna grab this. We've got 10 to 15 of these, so I'm gonna bring this up, hold it almost like a kettlebell. I'm gonna come down, try not to lean forward too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 15. I'll just set this off the side. We'll be using that again. Guys, now we have the chair over here. And again, I have a little I-beam. So I'm gonna use a chair for just a little bit of sense, just use it when you need it, okay? Obviously, if you can do pull-ups, great. You don't need it, just do the hanging pull-ups. I'll show a video of a towel. So if you're using the towel, guys, lay on your stomach with your chest up, and you're just gonna pull, crunch your neck back. Okay, so you're laying on the floor, and same thing with tubing. All right, so here we go. Guys, if you're doing pull-ups, get what you can. It might be 6, 8, 10, 15. Just get what you can. Here. Drop those elbows down. Okay. Move that. Guys, shake them out for a minute. We're back to squats. Take a short break. We get some water nearby. Get a drink when you need it. And then, obviously, if you want more intensity, decrease your rest between these exercises, right? So, I'll grab this again, and here we go. Bring it up, and we are squatting. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh man, okay. Quick drink here, guys. We're getting ready to start our third and final round, so you can see how quickly it goes. All right, here we go. All right. pull-ups. Here we go. Okay. All right, we'll set this off to the side. Get a few of those. Whew. Okay, that was 3 rounds relatively quickly. The next circuit, guys, another 3 rounds. This one's a little larger, 4 exercises. We have a pivot lunge. If you haven't done this before, you need a little room in front and behind you. Probably don't need any weight for this. You're gonna step forward, do a front lunge, and then step backwards. So one leg is like nailed to the floor, or 1 foot is. So forward, back. Guys, 10 each way. Then we'll switch the legs. Then we have a row RDL. Guys, real quickly, I'll do a little quick profile of this. Guys, when you do this, hips go back, back is straight, knees are soft. You're gonna hinge forward as we're gonna get a row. A bend over row, and then we're gonna stand up. Expand the chest, don't shrug it. Stand up, or back, row, RDL. Remember, knees soft, hands are close to the legs, hips go back. As you come up, hips come forward, hips go right back, row, RDL, okay? So, after that, guys, we have a pullover, okay? We talked about gallon jugs, dumbbell. I have a dumbbell that I'm gonna use, but guys, you could use gallon jugs. And you may want a mat on the floor for that also. Okay, so I'm bringing a mat down here. I'm gonna throw a mat down, just for the heck of it. So we'll do our pullovers. When you're doing your pullovers, elbows out just slightly. Don't lock them in and be super straight. Soften a little bit and come out. And you're trying to lead up, kind of leading with that elbow a little bit, and you're trying to feel those lats, right? Then we have a chair set up, and in fact, guys, I will rotate this over the side, and we're gonna do a chair leg curl. Looks like a bridge with our heels up, drive the hips up high. We'll talk about that when we get there. So those are our 4 movements, 3 times through. Let's get started. Here we go, guys. All right, forward and back, 10 each way. Here we go. So we'll count on the way back. So I get a nice lunge, lightly touch if you want in the middle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a chair or wall nearby if you have a hard time with balance. That was 10 each way. Feel the burn. You'll really feel especially that pivot leg. Okay, so right angles, both front and behind you. Here we go. That gets legs, man. Okay, next one, row RDL. 10 to 15 of these, all right? Watch your form on these. Here we go. Whew. I'm just gonna shorten these straps up a little bit for this one. Okay, here we go. Row RDL. Knee soft, hinge forward, row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 15. Set that there. Next one, pullovers. All right. So lay down on the ground, you have a bench. You can use the bench. Get a little more range of motion with the bench. Okay. If you're on the floor, it'll still work well, guys. Grab your gallon jugs, dumbbells, or a single dumbbell kettlebell. All right, so I've got this, guys. I'm just gonna get this up to start with, okay? You guys notice the elbows are soft. Bend out slightly. We're gonna come over, tap the floor lightly, squeeze up, trying to use that back. 1, 2. Those felt great. Now I'm just going to scoot over to a chair or a bench. Guys, we have our modified leg curl here. We're going to throw the heels up on the chair or bench. Okay. Now I'm going to press my heels through the chair, elevating the hips up, and I'm going to drive up high, contracting those hamstrings. You'll get some erectors, glutes, too, but a lot of hamstrings. 3, 4. There's these. 8. 13. Feel them. 14. Woo! Here we go, guys. That was round 1. Pivot lunge. Let's switch them up. All right. Row RDLs are next. Watch your form. All right, let's get this mat out. All right. Remember our focus, elbows out slightly, they're soft, trying to squeeze with the lats. Leg curls. Ten to 15. Let's ease those hamstrings. Nice and high. Oh, that was 50. All right. Okay, that was round 2. One more round. Pivot lunge. Let's switch them up. All right. Row RDLs are next. All right, let's get this mat out. All right. leg curls. Ten to 15. Let's ease those hamstrings. Nice and high. Oh, that was 50. All right. Hey, that was our third and final round. That's our workout for today. We'll sit up here. Hamstrings a little tight. Feels good. That was legs and back. So hopefully you can feel the lats a little bit. You can feel those legs a little bit. Probably those hamstrings from what we finished with. So, hey, thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness. We're bringing wellness to you.